everybody. Anyways. So what was I doing last time? So I need to talk to Ed and then I need to talk to Sarundel. Okay. Uh, so, well, the delve is up there, but come on. right?
If you're not here on Dominion business, a gruesome truth.
On wave, hello. How are you?
Please enjoy our attractions. Please enjoy our attractions. I'm terribly sorry they're so limited at the moment. I convinced my performers to come here, to spread high elf culture in these lands. Bring a little piece of Somerset to Grahtwood, you see? But the train bugs are sick, our magician supplies are missing, and our storytellers' stories fell flat.
Okay.
None of us know the area well enough to resolve these matters. Now we're a carnival, with nothing but a fortune teller. Huzzah! I'd gladly pay the coin provided by the Somerset Cultural Expansion Council to anyone who would help us put on the show.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
My performers can best explain their setbacks. Corner is our bug trainer, Norian, our storyteller, and Vindare the Magnificent is, well, she's magnificent. I have to describe her that way. It's in her contract.
Okie dokie. I'll ask them what they need to perform. How are you, Dawnwave? I hope all is well. And if you need to lurk, that's totally fine too.
Look at them. Limbs so sluggish and carapaces dreadfully dull. When you've raised the shocks since they were pupae, it gnaws at your heart to see them so listless.
Alright, so what's wrong with the bugs?
They're having trouble managing the local grass. So I've put them on an all-hay diet. And the climate. It's more humid than they're used to in Somerset. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were homesick.
Is there anything that would help?
When they were younger, I'd grind mud crab eyes into paste and give it to them as a treat. I think it would raise their spirits again. But nobody sells mud crab eyes. And I can't leave my shocks to fade away while I scour the coasts.
What if I brought you mud crab eyes?
I would forever be in your debt, my friend. A dozen would be enough to go around if you wouldn't mind. And I won't mind if...
A dozen, he says. Okay.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing to say.
Rundle said you had a problem.
That is my problem. I literally have nothing to say to these people. All my stories about the amazing deeds of long-dead high elves. The first rule of my profession is to know your audience, and Grahtwood is not a place to tell such tales.
What tales did you plan to tell?
I planned to seek out wood elf stories in taverns and libraries, but since we arrived, I've heard of countless troubles in Grahtwood. The worm cult, pirates, wood elf rebels. It's all the same. I'd rather keep to the safety of the carnival.
Alright, if you can't leave, how will you find any stories?
The wood elves rarely write their stories down. But I heard Scholar Glorolin in the Elden Root Mages Guild is the one to ask. If you're headed that way, would you mind asking for a book? It could be written in Old Akaviri for all I care. Anything would help.
I'll see what I can find in Elden Root. Where's this person?
I hope you didn't travel from far away just to see Vindare the Magnificent. I am not performing at present. My magic cannot function safely in front of a crowd. The stars are out of alignment.
Okay, Sarandel said... Sarandel said I should speak with you about your problem.
Oh, did she? Did she also tell you how she promised that would make 10 times our normal take by coming to this godforsaken backwater? Did she mention how she said shipping my supplies wouldn't be an issue?
Alright, so you're having issues with shipping your supplies.
The shipping was fine. It's the delivery where it fell apart. My belongings arrived at the docks of Haven without incident. But due to the recent problems in the city, no one has any idea when deliveries will resume.
Alright, so your supplies are just sitting on the docks of Haven?
As far as I'm aware, yes. They're in the nicest looking trunk on the dock. I had it touched up by a painter in Matisen, you know. But with the pirate attack, who knows when Haven will be stable enough to deliver their backlog of shipments.
Hold on. There we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
I hope you didn't...
All right. Yes. Oh, yes. All right. Let me see here. Where are we? Oh my God. Click more crab eyes. All right. Assuming. Oh. Gotta start somewhere.
Hey, how... The feral beast ruined everything. I don't know how the Bosmer survive out in the wilderness like this. Like living in a war without purpose. Savages.
Alright, so what's the problem?
I was part of a research expedition sent to investigate the ruins of Root Sunder, an Ultima city swallowed by the jungle centuries ago. I took a short leave to retrieve supplies, and when I got back, the ruins were swarming with wild animals.
Alright, do you want me to rescue the researchers?
What? No, they're dead. What I need is their journals. Each researcher kept notes on their finds. If I can get the journals to Eldenroot, the expedition isn't a complete waste. But I won't risk going in there. Would be safer running off a cliff.
Alright, I'll see what I can find.
It's surprising to get help.
Over here! You. Have you come to help me?
Help you with what?
So you didn't come to help? I'm trapped in a lower chamber. Only thing I could do was use the Welkin stones here to project my being through these ruins. Wait for assistance. The door to my freedom won't budge.
Where is this door?
Follow the path east until you find the central chamber, marked by the large Welkin stone growths. You'll find the door there.
I'll find you.
Please, hurry. I'm not sure how long I can survive down here.
Daedric! Hi! How are you? Oh my goodness. No you, Daedric. No you. How are you? How's life? Nice. I love the emotes, Daedric. I love it. Love them. Exactly. How are you, Daedric? How are things? Hope work is going, treating you well and everything in life. I know you've been very busy. I'm just wait, we're so very sleepy. Yeah. Oh, hello. I streamed earlier, but I figured, you know what, I might as well just do a bonus stream. And everything, since I'm technically going to be streaming right now, actually. But yeah. But I did a stream like earlier tonight. So I was like, well, what the heck. I'll stream again. I don't have nothing better to do. Where are you? Heard you. Yeah. I think I stream in like weird hours and you know, and everything. And Mackie's online, or Mackie just logged off. Yeah. Glad you showed up. All right. What is going? Ah! All right. So I need journal. I think. No, that's no. I sworn there was a. No, that's a. Where's the Oh boy, it's a troll. It's a troll. Oh god. Let me out. Let me out. Rushjaw, huh? Nothing rusty about you. Get fucked. Ooh. Is there supposed to be another one in here? I'm not sure. Or is that a... I don't know. I sworn there was another guy. Here in Nernwood. Here in Nernwood. There might be a bit lurky. That's fine, Daedric. Yeah. That's fine. Lurkers are life. Lurkers, as we say, are the backbone of Twitch. No matter what anybody else says. Could have sworn there was another guy here. Oh well. But yes, you do your lurky lurks. I will be here. Ah! Oh god, skeletons. Cool. Yay, I did a group event. I'm assuming that this little... I only assume. I never want to assume.
This way.
Down, kitties. Excuse me.
Just a little bit further. It will be over soon.
Really? First...
Apologies, Flesh Thing. Theodore is long dead. He took his form to bring you here. You sought Theodore's attunement stuff? You will die as Theodore did, and we will drink you as well.
Whoa, shit. Ah!
He's delayed the inevitable.
The elf things rooted us here. So, consumed them. You seek to free us with the attunement stone? Don't bother. We don't covet freedom. We covet your flesh. And we will have it. Grind your skin and bones between the rocks to take your nourishment. You cannot run from us, flesh thing. Everywhere you go, we are there. Still seek to free us with Sidor Stone? We already told you. We don't need this. It comes ages too late. And if you think we won't play you when we're free, we believe sharp laughter is the way your kind will respond. This is unpleasant. Our mind feels pulled apart. This light reminds us of the sun.
I'm blind.
Warmth like the sun's. We are free of the elf thing's prison. We apologize for what we tried to do. We were mad with hunger, unable to nourish ourselves within the walls. We were not ourselves. The air feeds us now.
Who are you?
We are the jungle. We were trapped in the city of stone by the elf things, unable to drink from the sun. But you have freed us. Even now the green calls us back to the fold. We will do what we can to atone. We thank you. All that we can do, all that we can become, now that we are free, is halting. We do not know where to begin.
What will you do now?
Return to the green. We could lose ourselves in the wind, or kindle in the sun, or join the rivers and wash away. But we are slow to choose.
What happened to Sirdor and the others?
We would return them if we could. But in our captivity, in our desperate famine, we consumed them. They will never be forgotten. Every fiber we took from them, we remember. In your honor and theirs, we will never take from flesh things again. Return to the green.
All right. Oh. All right. Did I miss any? No, it doesn't look like I did. All right. No. Going backwards. And luckily, I do not have to fight these things. Thankfully. Excuse me. Excuse me, madams. Bomb, bum, bomb, bomb, bomb.
Oh, you're back. So you weren't eaten by lions then. Good. Did you have any luck with the journals?
I've recovered 3 journals.
Oh, excellent. Let me see. Oh my, look at this gibberish. Driven insane by ancient ruins. This is a gold mine. The pseudo-intellectuals of Elden Root love this stuff. The commentary volumes alone will keep me employed for years to come.
Awesome. Glad I could help. Alright. Now to ride my Bush Khajiit to Edna? Enda? Whatever, however you pronounce the name. Alright. Alright. Bum bum. Ba da da. Alright, first I need to go to the docks. To the docks, he says. Alright, so two magical items. Now talk to Enda. I keep on calling this person Egna.
I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever see you again. Any news?
It's not good.
What? Is it my Saurian? Is he all right?
You know what? I might as well tell her the truth. He had an affair, but it went bad. The woman killed him.
It was inevitable. The only person he really loved was himself. It was only a matter of time before one of his true loves objected. I will miss him dearly. I did love him in spite of everything, but I could not change him. Thank you.
All right. Well, now that that's out of the way, why don't I make my way? Monkeys. Uncle Stolman. Oh, so it's right here. . 'Cause 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 '
I need. Once Haven gets its act together, they can deliver an empty trunk. You're welcome to stay for the show. Sit wherever you like.
And I might see your show.
You won't regret it. Unless you hate stage performances. Then you'll regret it. But hopefully you'll enjoy it.
We'll see.
Welcome, everyone. I am Vendari the Magnificent. This performance is dedicated to someone in the crowd who helped the show go on. I don't want to embarrass them, but they know who they are. And now, I'd like everyone to meet my assistant, Sulamir. Come on out. Sulamir, say hello to the crowd.
To these bumpkins, I'd rather eat grass.
What an awful thing to say here in Grahtwood. But perhaps there's a way we can accommodate you.
What are you doing? No!
That's better, isn't it?
I love it.
You know, I think he's less stubborn this way. All right. I suppose we've had our fun. Time to restore my assistant. Sulamir, return to your true nature.
You fool! You foiled my plans and revealed my true form to everyone in this wretched land.
Sulamir, you were a Jamora all along. I won't allow you to harm these fine people.
You think you can stop me?
No! Release me!
And now for the rest of you.
You forgot one thing, foul creature.
What might that be, mortal?
The people of Grahtwood are closely tied to the forest itself, and you cannot withstand the might of the Green Pact.
This can't be happening. The Green Pact isn't real.
It's real enough to kick you back into the pit from which you crawled. Everyone, bind your will to mine. Together we can banish him.
No! Not back to oblivion.
With your help, we've banished the foul Jamora. Behold the might of the Green Pact. I hope everyone enjoyed the show.
Cool. Oh, I can't talk to her. Sucks. All right, now I gotta figure out how to get over here. Dun, 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 dun. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Oh God, werewolves. Might have to pass through the, might have to pass into something. What is this quest? Oh, okay. You know what? Life gives you lemons. Very important lemons. Alright, can I get past these guys without triggering them? I can. Whoa, whoa, what the hell? That was a very much a screen flash. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Hopefully the stream's okay, guys. Let me know if it's okay on your end. Let me know. Hey, stay good. Or that's quite a name. How are you, man? Hope all is well. Welcome to the stream. Do you mind if I call you Stay Good or I know? Let me know. Let me know. What's good for you? Right. Okay, yeah. Thanks for streaming. I try. I definitely try. All right. All right, so now I just need to get. I just started a character today. Oh, cool! Is it your first time playing ESO? I assume. I assume it's your first time playing in ESO. Nice. Well, welcome to the ESO fam, man. New players are always welcome in ESO. Always. What character did you and thank you so much for the follow, by the way. What character did you choose? Dragon Knight, Necromancer, Arcanist? What suited your fancy? Or is it Templar? I don't know why my alerts are not going off, but oh well. All right, so where is the I think it's up here somewhat. Yeah, what character did you do, if you don't mind me asking? No. Okay. So I'm guessing I have to go round. I forgot. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. You don't have to say it right now. I was just wondering. Yeah, I was just wondering. So how are you liking it so far? Are you enjoying it so far? And what's your favorite part about it so far, and what and everything? What's your favorite part about it, ESO so far? Great game, lots to do. There is a lot to do, I do agree on that. I do definitely agree on that.
So,
I do definitely.
come. A vision holds true. Stay your hand and hear my words. Dominion, Pact, Covenant. You're like school children fighting over
Customization?
marbles,
Nice.
while the world around you is on fire.
Okay, what do you mean?
I am the most humble servant to the blessed goddess Almalexia. Her divine vision foresaw your coming, as in a dream. We share a common enemy. That does not make us friends, but it does make us allies.
All right.
The Prince of Schemes, the Harvester of Souls. Do not force me to speak his name. One of his dark anchors has planted itself in the ruins of what
Nightblade
was
class?
once the town of
Nice.
Gilvaden. Those who came to
Nice.
destroy it have gone
Nightblades are
missing.
good.
We must
Very
find them.
complicated, but good.
Good. We will set aside differences for the sake of Tamriel.
I think once you get the rotation down of whatever build you decide to do, it actually is really a really good class to do, especially for like rogues and assassin type characters. I agree. They are very much great classes. So are you doing a Magicka Nightblade or a Stamina Nightblade or a tank? Which one are you doing? Are you just doing like a hybrid, or are you just winging it at this point? Magicka? Magicka's good. I like Magicka. For me personally, I go with Stam. Although I might make Magicka character later on. Maybe a Sork. Who knows? Haven't decided yet. I have not decided yet. Let me see here. And what platform are you on? If I may ask. PS5? Nice. I'm on PC myself, but I use a Xbox controller because I couldn't bother to learn the PC but I was a console player for a good long while. I was a console player for a good long while and everything, but I switched over to PC around 2019. I think pretty much. I haven't played on console in a long time. And I'm intrigued about the whole combat pets. Yeah, I don't know much about it. I don't really use combat pets that often. I don't really use companions that often. But yeah.
Maeve, are you all right?
But that's the beautiful thing about ESO is that you don't have to do what everybody else is doing. If you want to do quests, you can do quests. If you want to do dungeons or PvP, there's no shortage of content.
Please get me out of here.
For
I
ESO.
saw what they did to the others. It is a fate worse than death. We fought the worm cultists to the center of Gilvardel, beneath the hollow tree. The dark anchor loomed before us, swarming with Daedra, like so many others we'd seen before. But it wasn't long before we realized something was different.
Okay, what?
We couldn't budget. Nothing we tried worked. All around it was this feeling, a chill running down our spines. It was his presence, from when he reaped the souls of Gilvardel all those years ago. It's strengthening the dark anger somehow. There are evil devices planted in the earth. The worm cultists call them Fangs of Chaos. They seem to be channeling the residual magic from Moloch
Noticed all the
Ball's
DLCs.
presence into the anchor.
Which one
Ours
do you
tried to
have
destroy one,
did you
but it
buy
killed him the
any of
instant
them?
he hit it.
Or are you just buying the are you buying the or did you buy the just the base game with Morrowind?
I don't know.
Don't worry, Maeve. I'll see you safely away from this place.
Nonsense. You and your friend here must destroy the dark anchor, or the others died in vain.
Which one intrigues you the most? Which one intrigues you the most? Not yet, just base game. Yeah, because okay, so I think if you haven't played ESO, I would always recommend doing the base game first, because that alone gives you a whole lot of content. And then once you do that, then I would say invest in the other DLCs. But other than that, yeah, I would always recommend, like, and I guess anybody would recommend always going for the base game or Gold Road. You know, it's up to you, but yeah, like, I would always recommend going to the base game, because that alone, even though Morrowind technically was technically an expansion, it was put with the base game. But yeah, so I would always recommend people going base game, just to see if you liked it, and then investing in other things. Only if you liked it.
The Fangs. It all makes sense now. Blessed Almalexia had a vision that the Prince of Schemes had sunk his teeth into the ground at Gilvardel. The Fangs
So, which faction did you choose? Did you choose Pact or Daggerfall Covenant or Aldmeri Dominion? Which one did you So the Ebonheart Pact has a dragon. I think the Daggerfall Covenant is a lion head, and then or a lion, and then the Aldmere Dominion is like an eagle symbol. Which one did you choose? If you don't mind me asking.
Have you ever seen a goddess cry? It is a terrible thing to behold. So perfect a face, marred by so many tears. Almalexia's tears for Gilvardel crystallized into a beautiful gem, filled with all her fury directed at the Harvester of Souls.
Ebonheart Pact? Nice. I went with Pact myself. Yeah. How you liking it so far?
A goddess never suffers.
Oh, I know. Wait, I already asked you that. Never mind.
The gem can destroy the fangs of chaos. Blessed Almalexia warned me that no mortal could wield the gem without also being destroyed by her rage. She told me to wait for the soulless, deathless one. You.
Okay. What must I do?
Take Almalexia's tear. Destroy the worm cultists. Their blood will awaken her fury. Once my goddess's fury is released,
Level 21 one in a few hours.
the
Yeah,
fangs of chaos will withstand.
so there was a time in ESO. There was a time in ESO. This was obviously before like the sticker. Hold on. Like I could show you a few things, right? So there is something called the sticker book that they have. So every dungeon you go, so all this is called a sticker book. I don't have. I mean, I have a few things, right? Some are gotten through events. Others are like gotten. So you have your light armor, you have your medium armor, your heavy armor, and also your signature armors. I think some of them are in crown stores, are in the crown store. Others are like gotten through like events and like right now the New Life Festival is happening right at the moment. You know, that gives you coffers and everything. So but yeah, so before all this basically like it was very hard to get gear to drop, and then they obviously simplified it in a way to where now if you when you bind stuff to your character, some things are account wide, some things aren't, like mount customizations and stuff, those aren't account wide, individuals. The sticker books, this stuff, that's account wide. Mounts and everything, those are account wide. But long story short, the overall premise of this is that there was a time when ESO, it was very difficult to get certain items to drop. And then obviously this was before sticker book. This was before every single change that they made for the game. A lot of people could tell you it was a lot more difficult in the early days of ESO. But yeah, so but yeah, it's a lot easier. I would definitely say that. All right, so where are we going? Yeah, I would say it's a lot easier. Now it's a lot easier. So where are we going? All right, so we're gonna. Yeah, I would say take your time. Don't try to get overwhelmed by too many things. I would say take your time. Always take your time. I would say take your time, go through the content, don't rush yourself. I would say that. Yeah. Hey, there are people in the ESO fam that are very suitable, more knowledgeable than I am, but I know enough about the game to where it's like, oh yeah, like I've learned too. I've learned over the years. Yeah. Yeah, Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim. I love Skyrim, man. Skyrim's my favorite game of all time. And also ESO is probably my second favorite, just because I spent a lot of hours in it. Yeah, I would say take your time, dude. Don't rush into things if you don't feel comfortable doing it. A lot of people will tell you that. Yeah, I would say take your time.
This is no.
All right. Oh yeah, yeah, I would absolutely, man. I remember when I first got into some crazy areas. Oh yeah. I remember when I got into some crazy areas. It was like, it was very I would die at times, and I'm like, okay, but I would get there in the end eventually. Yeah, I would get there in the end. So I know the feeling. I definitely know the feeling. All right, now I gotta go over here. Ah. Oh, nice. How are they enjoying it? Ah, nice. Are they enjoying ESO, or are they playing ESO? Yeah, Dead Island 2. I'm not much of a Oh, hold on, dude. hold on. I'm gonna allow that because that's sorry about that. Yeah, auto mod. Yeah. He's learning a complete new to the game style. All right.
It is done. The Harvester of Souls' presence is receding from the land, though it is likely that this place will be forever scarred.
All right. Won't the worm cult just try to reclaim the place?
They will try, but without the Daedra or the link to Cold Harbor, destroying the remaining worm cultists will be quick work. I will warn the Dominion of what they attempted with the Fangs of Chaos.
All right.
I must send word to the Dominion of what transpired here. Almalexia sees great things for you. Whether good or bad, I can't say. Thank you for your help.
What the? No. Get lost. All right. So what was I doing? Oh, that's not. Oh. Now, must be over here.
Help! Oh, help me! Get me! Soldiers. Soldiers everywhere. They've turned our holy site into a slave camp. Get out of here while you still can. Dominion soldiers. They're led by General Indare, the Jade Butcher at Cormount. They forced us to dig for them, to uproot the soil. They're looking for something buried deep in the ground. One of the soldiers called it Rachin's mantle. My friend Braylor seemed really concerned. He asked me to go to Elden Root and warn the Mages Guild. I've never seen him so worried. Braylor is near those glowing stones. Be careful!
Wow, the plot thickens.
You aren't with the pilgrims, are you? Then perhaps you can be of assistance. General Endare scours this place for Rajin's mantle, but the relic must be kept from her hands. Either she misunderstands the dangers, or she thinks they don't apply to her.
Why don't you want General Indari to find it?
I'm concerned about its misuse. Unless you're prepared to handle them correctly, relics such as these can corrode you. I would tell General Endari myself, but I don't trust her intentions. Not after she pressed these pilgrims into service.
If Virgin's mantle is so dangerous, why do you want it?
I know how to handle such relics. Before joining the Mages Guild, I'd hoped to serve the 8 divines. Then I thought, why not do both? If we can find Regine's mantle, I'll know what must be done to safely transport it.
Alright, where should we start looking?
The Falinesti faithful believe the Welkin stones hold the memories of the walking city. Earlier, I heard soldiers speaking of the same stones. If you can see me past the frost trolls, perhaps we can see what the stones have to do with Regine's mantle.
Alright, if it's called Virgin's mantle, what do you know of Virgin?
Regine is a Khajiit trickster god, also worshipped by thieves and deceivers. The Khajiit swap tales of Regine's greatest pranks. It is said his 7 shadows do his bidding throughout Tamriel. Yes, each shadow reflects a different aspect of Regine's personality and power. This could be a convenient metaphor, actual living shadows, or something else entirely. I have a theory, but until I can support it, speculation is less than useless. Perhaps the Welkin stones will reveal more. A famous high elf general, or infamous, depending on who you ask. Her jade dragoons are well respected, but she has an aggressive reputation. Last I heard, she was in Haven. A very good question, which raises another. Regine's mantle is a Khajiit legend. Why does she seek it out in Grahtwood, the home of the Wood Elf King? What could have brought it to the Falinesti winter site?
Very interesting question.
Let's see what these stones reveal.
Who are you? What brings you into my home?
A simple thief of hearts, come to steal yours from this walking city.
Steal my heart or steal your loins? For your arrow looks a quiver.
Such a lowly mouth can dine anywhere, a trait we both share. What service to our palates should we conjoin in feast?
I am a married woman, so you must starve, unless you care to feast upon yourself.
Interesting.
There must be more to see.
I cannot sleep, and my husband will not wake. What cruel jest is this?
Say the word, Lady Nerume. I will allow you to sleep in my bed.
Scoundrel! You think to steal me from my husband? From the city I call home?
I only stole your sleep, which I gifted to your husband. His inattention must make him harder to love.
What would you know of love, monster? You have none of it, and you will have none of me.
Your protests ring hollow, Lady Nerume. We shall see how much when I steal you away from husband and home.
What else can we learn?
Come to me, my little snowbird.
What have you done? Where am I?
This vault, I built it to hold a precious treasure deep below your walking city. I will keep you safe and away from interference.
Why have you done this? Is your heart as cold as this chamber?
Your heart is cold, Lady Nerume. Warming it to Rajin's shadow will unlock the prison built of your denial.
Never. I would rather freeze until time's end than share one warm moment with you.
So be it. This vault shall forever hold your frozen heart. I leave my mantle to conceal the shame you caused me. Farewell, Nerume.
Now we know why the fallen Esti faithful were forced to dig. We should speak of this. General Endare was certain she'd find Rajin's mantle beneath the fallen Esti winter site. She made the fallen Esti faithful dig for that frozen vault. It seems they have uncovered it. And it would certainly explain the frost trolls.
And how do we find Rajin's mantle before General Endare?
Perhaps Kirtor can help. The fallen Esti faithful aren't led by anyone, but after the soldiers arrived, he worked to keep tempers calm. He may know where to find the vault. Last I saw, he was in an encampment near the dig site. Mostly fallen Esti faithful with a handful of soldiers. We should avoid the site itself. The frost trolls are down there. They're peaceful sorts. Most believe that you'll be better off.
I'd never escape.
Quickly, set it ablaze!
You travel with Braylor. He has proven himself a friend to the fallen Esti faithful. There are questions written upon your faces. What is it you seek?
I'm looking for Rajin's mantle.
As was General Endare. When our digging revealed existing tunnels, she pulled us back to our camp before taking her soldiers to the dig site below. Then the frost trolls emerged from the caves. They slaughtered most soldiers left behind.
You know where General Endare went?
It seems you diverted a frost troll from one of her soldiers. Upon reaching safety, the knowledge you seek was passed to me. She was last seen in the northernmost cave of the dig site. She pressed us into service in the search for Rajin's mantle. Initially, their treatment was harsh. But I spoke with her directly and proposed she take a lighter approach. In return, I would convince the fallen Esti faithful to assist her efforts. Yes, she saw the wisdom in my words. A reasonable request earned a reasonable response. A true shame the rest of Tamriel doesn't work like that.
Are you another soldier? Come to loose trolls upon the Valenwood?
You sound like Lady Narame. Why are you made of ice?
How can so many know my name after all these years? Yes, I am Narame. I hope to stem the tide of frost trolls by sealing their egress, but ice is the only form I may take beyond the walls of my prison. Tell me why you are here.
I'm looking for Regine's mantle.
You are not the first. General Endare broke through to my prison in search of the same. I will aid you in seeking Regine's mantle, but only if you swear to free me.
Why do you need my help?
Regine's mantle is the key to my prison beneath the Fallenesti winter site. If I but touch its hem, it will steal all my hatred for Regine's shadow and fill the void with love. I'll make lute strings of his innards first. Only another may safely free me. A cruel and spiteful jest. To show me I was powerless in his clutches. Worse, to kindle hope my husband would come to free me, then smother that hope with his continued absence. But Regine's shadow knows nothing of love. I did not waver, not once. There is another cave, sealed by a frost-covered door. It leads to my prison. If you swear to free me, I will allow you inside to speak of Regine's mantle. I was delighted to speak with another after so long, but once inside she ignored me entirely. Then in her haste to find Regine's mantle, she loosed the frost trolls. Regine's shadow suspended them in my prison to guard against invaders. It seems they had never before supped on the flesh of men or myrrh. But once they did, it was a terrible frenzy. General Endari spoke of it being the second era. It seems I was trapped here in the first.
Ow.
There. Come. Let us speak of Regine's mantle. This way! I'm in here! My prison holds me in complete solitude for centuries, yet 2 visitors arrive on the same day. But we have little time. General Endari has pushed deeper into the prison. Take this ring. It's my wedding band. It's the one thing I hold dear in this wretched place. Should you bring it to the inner vault, I can join you in icy form. I'll warn you of the dangers and aid you against them. You swore you would free me! Forgive me. The promise of freedom ruins my manners. You should do what you must, and what you are willing. I will not press you to betray who you are, not on my account. Very little, unfortunately. It may be a divine piece of the god Regine, gifted to his shadow. Why he would squander it upon me is beyond my comprehension. Why would anyone want a piece of the trickster god? The answer is usually power. But for what purpose I cannot say. I was no mage when Regine's shadow first stole me from Fallenesti, but I've studied every inch of this icy prison. With effort, I learned to sap away its energy. It's what allows me to form the icy construct, as we first met. Direct my wedding band at any foe. I can use it as a focus to freeze your enemies for a short time. I've been trapped here for so long.
Right.
General Andari's soldiers were no match for the inner vault. Step carefully.
Ow.
You'll never take it from me! Who are you? And why are you dragging that frost witch behind you? Out with it! You? I'm a decorated general of the Aldmeri Dominion, a hero to my people. Who better qualified to wield the power of a god? For the Dominion, for its armies, for those with the strength to lead us against our foes. You're right. We were overrun. I thought to use its power to slay our foes, but I couldn't stop. I killed my own soldiers. I can feel it, bringing my shadow to life. You must stop me, no matter the cost. No. You're trying to trick me. Trick the trickster god, huh? I can see through your lies. I won't give it to you or anyone. You'll... Grahtwood's mantle is mine! You aren't worthy of
free me.
And free her I shall.
I can't believe my eyes. You hold it in your hands. Now to break my bonds from this horrid prison.
And how can I free you?
Removing Regine's mantle from the inner vault weakened the magic of the prison. Now you must break it, once and for all.
What do I need to do?
Regine's mantle is a slippery thing, especially with enchantments that bind its bearer. Place it upon the brazier at the heart of this room, and it will smother the curse upon me. Have no fear. The relic will come to no harm. Soon I'll leave this place.
So, Bunny, welcome in.
You denied my love, and now I deny your journey home. If you beg my forgiveness, convincingly, I'll return the walking city from where I stole it.
What? Could that filth spirit away all of Fallen Nesty?
Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you?
He took the walking city? He took my home? Or is this another of his lies? What else can I do but seek my home? But everything is so different now. General Endare mentioned an Old Merry Dominion, yet I don't know what that means. Without someone to guide me, I may as well prostrate myself before Regine's shadow.
Why not ask Braylor? He told me about Regine's mantle.
Truly? Then I must find this Braylor and see what he knows of Fallen Nesty.
You play on Xbox? Nice. It's going all right, man. It's going all right. Just doing a little bit of questing in ESO. How are you? Is this how long have you played on Xbox? Are you new player, current player, returning player? Where am I going? Don't know. I will be there.
You say the frost trolls surrounded your prison for how many years? Truly detestable, my lady.
They were quite terrifying, even when projecting my construct in their midst.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but you're alive! We heard some terrible noises in the caves below. What happened?
I have Regine's mantle.
And you freed Lady Nerume! She's quite agreeable, and could prove to be a living repository of knowledge regarding the walking city. I hope General Endare didn't give you any trouble.
Regine's mantle drove her mad. I had to kill her.
I see. I don't know why she did all of this, but she was once a hero. I can't imagine her soldiers will take it well. But as you see, such relics are dangerous. I can deliver it to the Elden Root Mages Guild where its powers can be contained.
All right.
There is no question. My time...
But anyways, yeah, it's going all right, man. How are you?
I'll deliver it to Elden Root without delay.
How are you? How's, do you mind if I call you good? Not new, just 3 years or 2 probably. I played on PlayStation, then transferred because of my console. Oh, okay.
Excellent. I can't bear to think of the outcome had you not been.
Are you
here.
excited?
But no matter. Lady Neru may and I will
What are your
return to
thoughts on the
Eldenwood as soon as it's safe.
whole seasonal thing? It could go well. You know, I don't know much about it. Haven't really researched it in turn, but I know a lot of MMOs do it. I'm actually quite interested to see what they do with the whole seasons thing. But yeah, I'm very interested. What do you think, man? Like, what, like, do you think it'll be good? Do you think it'll be bad? Do you think it's like indifferent? What are your thoughts? I played on PlayStation since 2020, if I remember that correctly. Ah, where is the where's the way shrine? Oh, it's right over here. Yeah, I played on console. From 2014 to 2019 that I made a PC account. Yeah, then I made a PC account and I played ever since. So I just use a Xbox controller. So that's what I use for PC because it's familiar to me and all that. It's familiar. You're lagging? Am I lagging? What? I'm lagging, huh? Give me a second. Oh, on the DLC. Oh, okay, so I try refreshing. Sometimes that helps. Try refreshing. Yeah, try refreshing. Sometimes Twitch is weird. Thank you so much for the follow. It's good on my end. Like what about it is lagging? Yeah, I don't see anything on my end. But yeah, what I said was, what do you think about the whole seasons thing? In ESO. Yeah, what do you think about the whole seasons thing? Yeah. Don't know why it was lagging. I didn't notice anything, but yeah.
Good luck finding the mud crab eyes. Only if you... Would you look at that? Just the smell of the thing seems to have perked them up. I'll see if I can use them to motivate my little friends. I'm Kornar, a bug wrangler. What does that mean? Perhaps my little friends here can show you. Now, defend the perimeter. Return to positions.
Let me know if it's still lagging for you, man.
Around the world. Return to positions. Show us your dwarf impression. Return to positions. And now, my minions, surround the intruders. A joke, everyone. They are completely harmless, unless you're a blade of grass. Move on back, my pets. That's our show, everyone. My little friends here need a short rest before their next performance. Please enjoy the rest of Surundel's carnival.
Hold on. I wanna see if it is lagging for me. Give me 2 seconds. Doesn't look like I'm lagging. But yeah, what I said was, I don't know if you're still here, but what I said was, what do you think about the seasons? The seasons instead of expansions. Because yeah, that's what I said. If you didn't catch that. And if you didn't, that's fine. I don't mind. Yeah, so the DLCs, I said, I guess they're changing everything into seasons. Which, depending on how you look at things, could be a good thing, could be a good thing. At least that's what I heard. I don't know. Could be good. All right. Really? Crunchy man. Okay, left the fox then. Okay. I want this lore book. Are you? Okay, awesome, dude. Awesome. Awesome. All right, I was gonna say, I was like, because it was fine on my end, but yeah, sometimes Twitch is Really weird. Yeah, because when I look at my stream, I'm not lagging, but I don't know, man. It'd be Twitch be twitchy sometimes, man. Twitch be twitchy. Yeah, because oftentimes it's like sometimes refreshing helps it. But yeah, I don't know if you heard me before, but I asked you, what do you think about the whole seasons thing? That's coming to ESO pretty soon, hopefully. And everything, because I'm genuinely curious. Where am I going? It might be an area thing if you're close to my friend told me about that. If they're going the Destiny route, sure. If they can do it, I don't care that much. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was just curious because I'm just curious what other people think about it. I'll still play the game. It doesn't matter to me. I'll still play the game no matter what. Still play the game no matter what. All right. Ah, I'm a casual PvP. Yeah, I don't dabble into too much PvP. I want to though. Just not a PvP guy. But that's the beautiful thing about ESO is that you don't really have to do much, or you don't have to. No one is for. You're not forced into, you know, a single form of content or whatever. That is the best part about it. Did you just...
thought I was food for sure. Thank you. We should get out of here while we can.
I'm assuming that little wood elf killed the Spooter. You unlock champion points yet? Oh yeah, I'm already CP 160. So, or how many champion points do I have actually? I have how do we check champion points? Bottom. What do you mean bottom? No. Down. So it's options, yes. I'm assuming it's options, right? Before look down. Before look down. I have ADHD, so you might have to explain it a bit more. I apologize, man. I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best. Oh, okay. Doi. Jesus. Oh, man. Yeah, 863 champion points. Thank you, man. I was like, look down. Yeah. Yeah, so 863 champion points I have. Currently. Yeah, I already have pit champion points. So, yeah. So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, thanks, man. Eventually I figured it out. Eventually. I could have sworn there was a spider, a big, huge, ugly spider in here. Could be wrong, though. Oh, well. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I don't worry too much about it anyways. Oh, hello. Get fucked. Alright. It's in line. It's fine. Fine. You're. Oh, I'm not new. I'm not new. I've been. I'm not new, man. I'm a veteran player. I just been off and on. I just rarely check champion points on my character. But yeah, I'm not new. I'm very much a veteran player. I've just been playing off and on since 2014.
Those spiders' next meal. At least I managed to gather some silk for Mendil. She'll have her dress yet. She deserves it. I wish there was something I could give you by way of gratitude.
Yeah. I'm not a new player, even though I may look it. I may look it, but I'm not a new player. Very much familiar with this. I'm same. It's same-ish. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. Like, you know, if people call me a new player, then heck, I'm a new player. You know, it's no sweat off my back. Ooh, a chest. No sweat off my back if people call me a new player. I don't really care. Yeah, I've been playing since 2014. Actually, no, I take that back. I've been playing since Somerset. And then I went back and did other content. I've been playing since Somerset, so that was what? 2018 or something. I don't know when Somerset came out. I really don't know. I really don't know. When did Somerset come out? Looking this up. It had to be like, what, 2017, 18 something? Something around those years? When did that 2018? Okay, I was right. I was right the first time. 2018. Or did I start with Morrowind? I have no idea. I don't know what DLC I started out with. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. All right. Where are we going? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Excuse me. Main hub.
Orcs are all about... I don't guess you've run into a big, lumbering brute of an orc in your travels. Named Storg. Was a friend of mine. Emphasis on the was. I'm in a pile of trouble because of him.
Alright, what sort of trouble?
Maybe you've heard of the Rite of Theft. A wood elf tradition. If you pull off a particularly clever theft, you can demand payment from the owner for their things. Well, I stole this tree thane's bow, and then Storg stole the bow from me.
So what's the problem?
The tree thane wants his bow back, and if I can't give it to him, he's going to have me hauled in and whipped. Last I heard, Storg was headed toward Vine Death Cave. The tree thane won't let me leave town. Could you look for Storg?
Alright, I'll see what I can do. First, I want to get this way shrine. I am enlightened. We'll get this quest soon enough. Your phone had to update Twitch? Huh? Really? Very strange. Why did it have to update?
You look like someone who seeks to travel while earning honest coin. Would you like to hear about a great opportunity for both of these ambitions? It's simple, really. I need someone to travel to Redfur Trading Post and inquire about my lost shipment with Arana Khan.
I'm watching from my phone,
clerk.
but I'm not sure.
It's
Yeah,
incredibly
that's strange.
late, and the alchemist that ordered it is not.
Yeah, Twitch updated for me on my phone recently too, so.
Grand. If you could, pick up the shipment and bring it back to me. I'd go myself, but Arana Khan and I, well, we're not on the best of terms.
All right.
The customs clerk.
I'm not sure I
Alright.
know what you mean by Bosma's story, friend, but it is true. I have seen them with my own eyes.
Doubtful. Though I must admit my curiosity is piqued.
Mine as well. Perhaps we should arrange a nocturnal visit.
That can be arranged, though I must warn you. Daedra have been seen in the area.
Very interesting.
There's plenty more to see.
Okay. Alright, so now let's go talk to the king. Actually do some of these quests along the way. Word. I'm not doing Ritz. Oh yeah, they are. They really are. Okay. They really are. Dunmer to Argonians.
What do you want?
I think of many. You can think of many. Vampires, enslaved water wolf. Yeah. Exactly.
Over here. I just need a moment of your time.
Yep.
Open for business.
Yep. I could think of many. I can think of many.
You're a bold one to approach so fearlessly. Give me a good reason to speak with you. I'll make it seem like you're here at my request. Otherwise, my subjects will think you cut the line and start sizing you up for dinner.
Alright, Queen Ayren sent me to help deal with the unrest.
How thoughtful. I could hardly turn down such a generous gift, especially with the trouble brewing in Eldenroot. How are you at building embassies? You see, Queen Ayren promised one would be built for the Khajiit as a gesture of goodwill. But now a year has passed and there's still no Khajiit embassy. This has led to no end of headaches.
So what caused the delay?
Good question. You wish to serve the Camoran throne? You can start by asking Prince Naaman why his people aren't fulfilling their promises. He's the one who seems to have the entire Elden Tree lodged up his flue. I can say that. I'm the king.
Yeah, right? I'll ask Prince Naaman then.
Yes? Quickly now. Don't leave your mouth to hang agape.
Rude. King Cameron Arodin says there are some problems with the Khajiit embassy.
That again? My sister, Queen Ayren, foolishly committed to build the Khajiit an embassy months ago. Everything was to be handled through Ambassador Tarinwe at the Altma embassy.
So why has it been delayed?
No, you don't get to question me. Not after you slew High Kin Lady Estri. Do you think I'm one to have a chat with the person who killed my wife? That will break out the Sylphmead and share a good laugh? I suppose that's my burden. Very well. I won't give you the satisfaction of doubting my loyalty. You were asking after the Kaji? Ask a stonemason. I have to prepare for the ratification ceremony before Queen Iren's arrival. I can't be troubled with such minor issues. If you care to pursue the matter, speak with Ambassador Tarinway at the...
Okay.
You're not one for waiting in lines, are you?
Nope. Nope, I'm not. Nope, I'm not. You are absolutely correct. Oh. Wait a minute. Skyrim? Yes, Skyrim. I know they aren't. I know. What is this? What? Yeah, I know they aren't. They not all high elves are, technically speaking, of course. Not all high elves are. They're just called the Aldmeri Dominion in the Second Era. At one point they were. So just like the Thalmor don't represent all high elves, even though they say they do.
My people mostly
Yeah, even though the Thalmor in the Fourth Era, which Skyrim takes place in, say they represent all of high elves, they really don't.
Really? You read Okaviri? Well, no matter. You're welcome to it. Let me see. I'll have a copy around here somewhere. A moment, please.
Yeah. And just like the Aldmeri Dominion, Queen Iren, yes, she was the queen of queen of Somerset. She also understands that not everybody wants to join the Aldmeri Dominion. She understands. She understands that completely, which is why a lot of people think she was the better queen at one point. Because she was very thoughtful and she understood her people very well. She put her people first before her duty, but sometimes her duty may forced her to be very much.
Sarah, a moment, if you please.
Yeah, they did. But if you look at it from hindsight, the Thalmor don't represent all of Somerset, even though because they took control, severed all the Blades' heads, started the Great War, that and basically was like he gave because the Thalmor gave Titus Mede II really no choice in the matter. They said, hey, disband the worship of Talos, give us all of Hammerfell, and basically be slaves to us, right? And so, to Titus Mede II's credit, he said no, and so in turn, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, here's all the severed Blades' heads in from Somerset that were stationed in Somerset. So yes, they did some heinous crap.
Honor to you and your house, Sarah. My lord de Fear would speak with you at once.
Oh, this is that's clockwork. But yes. So don't believe what the Thalmor tell you. They don't represent all of the high elves. They never have. At one point they served under Queen Iren and all of the rulers, but then they eventually took over power, but still. I digress. Where am I going? And so I want to go over. So I need to go over for intimacy. I like them. I tried to make a high elf and try to dress them like in dress like them. Interesting dialogue. Yeah, yeah. No. No. All right, now to go over here. I mean, Ebony. A Bonnie. Nice. I made a red guard in Skyrim. I like to cosplay when I get bored, but you know, Ebony. Ah, yeah. I get you. I understand completely. I understand completely.
Is that? Yes, I can tell by the runes. The slight alteration
Warrior was a red guard. Nice.
Is unique to the Valenwood aliens. I would be greatly interested in reassembling and studying this tablet if you're willing to part with it.
Okay, I thought someone might be able to make use of it. It's yours.
How exciting. We still have much to learn about the aliens that settled here. Thank you. A fine.
All right. Now... if you want, you don't have to, but I'm gonna put it in chat anyways. If you want, join the Discord. If you want to. I also have a YouTube channel that I basically post a lot of content over there. Yeah, like I said, you're not obligated to, but it's there if you want to. I don't have a mod, so... Oh. Yeah, I know. That was the strange thing, right? It's like that was the very strange thing. It's like, why go to Sovngarde? Red Guards have a different pantheon.
I still can't believe... Sorry, friend. If you're here for goods, I'm afraid my supplies run dry. I was researching the Kwama in Burroot Mine, but I had to abandon everything.
Okay, maybe I could help.
You make it sound so simple. I couldn't ask you to do that. The mine is overrun with aggressive Kwama and packs of vicious thunderbugs. It's too dangerous.
All right, let me worry about the danger. Where should I look?
It's your neck, I guess. Burroot Mine isn't far, just at the bottom of the waterfall. But my campsite was deep inside the mine, near the bottom, where the Kwama nests were. That's
okay.
Where... Thank you. It will mean a lot to me to have my...
All right. But yeah, it's really strange. I'm like, what? I didn't really pay too much attention. Oh yeah, very much similar to the main character. I would agree with that. I would agree with that, definitely. Definitely would agree with that. Definitely. I thought the main character was a red guard. Technically speaking, like, I think, okay, so there's a couple of caveats that I think coincide, right? For Morrowind, the main character was should in the lore, in the canon lore, should have been a Dunmer, because Indral Nerevar, who obviously later got, or earlier in his life got, or earlier on in the first era got killed by the tribunal, and later resurrected, and you become Nerevar reincarnated essentially in Morrowind. Oblivion, I would assume he would be an Imperial, and then obviously in Skyrim he would be your main character would be a Nord, because it defaults to a Nord and everything. So I would assume what the characters default to during the main intro scene of each game, that's the main character and canon lore. So yes, but that's just a theory. I do not want to do that. But yeah, we each have our own interpretations on who the main character is of Skyrim is. But that's just my interpretation and everything. Hello. Thunderbugs. Oh, hello. Yeah, right. Right, exactly. And with that said, the assassins can attack you right at the very start of the game. That's something that is also a little known fact, is that the assassins can attack you right at just immediately as you escape from Helgen. The assassins can attack you. Fun fact, because there is a theory from a lot of people that Maven Blackbriar, because if you go into Maven Blackbriar's home and you find the assassin note, some people speculate that Maven Blackbriar, for one reason or another, wants you dead. Why? No one knows. No one knows. Yeah, no one knows. That's one of the speculations, and I like that theory. I like that speculative theory. It's very much something that's there. Really? Maybe your own character was from last Dark Brotherhood, right? Right. I don't know, man. But yeah, you know what? I wouldn't deny it. I'm not going to deny it. All right. Ooh, I found a fishing spot.
My notes? I can't believe it. I thought I'd lost these for good. You can't know what this means to me. This was my life's work. Everything I've learned in 20 years of studying Kwama. I thought I was going to have to give up. Find something new. Thank you so much.
Cool. Right, exactly. Well, and you know, to be fair, the Nerevarine goes to Akavir supposedly. The Oblivion your main Oblivion character becomes Sheogorath. You know, so there's that.
The Slayer of Highkin.
I sense you have been among that dark ruin, Gilvardel. Perhaps it was even you who fought back against the vile worms. If that is true, you must have seen the scarring the land has suffered in that foul place.
What do you mean?
Maybe you can help. They say all wounds heal in time. This is true, even for the Valenwood. Yet some wounds are more grievous than others, and if left to fester, can only bring death. The ruin of Gilvardel suffered so, and the mark left behind is one of rot and decay. Each day I carry a vessel of the waters blessed in this shrine, and feed it into that which flows into the darkened vale. Its strength will remind the earth what it once was. But my body grows weak with age, even if my resolve holds. Will you help me? Thank you. Take this vial and fill it with the waters from this basin. The water must be taken by the one who carries it. With that done, make for the falls that feed into Gilvardel and pour...
Oh. What game was that? What game is that? Is that Skyrim? I think it's Skyrim. I haven't played the Dark Brotherhood in so long, so I can't... I would have to redo it again. No, Oblivion? Oh, really? You know what? Yeah, I don't know. Fuck's sakes. I don't remember Oblivion being like that. But maybe, I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, look. Oh, the Whisper? No. There's no There's the Listener. Or you're talking about the Speaker. No. Okay, so like, yeah. So the Speaker, one of the speakers wanted Lucian LeChance dead. From what I remember. And so he...
Why are you here?
So he ends up betraying the whole Dark Brotherhood, and then you then end up... So they kill Lucian LeChance, think all well is good, and then you then kill the Speaker who betrayed the Dark Brotherhood. So you're half right.
Where is my mother? She always brings the water to these falls.
She asked for my help.
Oh, I see. My apologies then. She had been after me to aid her, but I saw it as her usual nagging. Maybe she really does need someone. I should go and see her. You have my thanks for the kindness you showed her. I'll tell her you kept your word.
Awesome. But yeah, so that's what I remember about the quest. I didn't do the quest line during my Oblivion playthrough, but then again, I do remember that. What in the flying crap? Morning. Morning, Papa Diggers. How are you? Murderer, she says. Jesus. How are you, Papa Digger? How all is well? Things better now? Oh, yeah. Oh.
You filled entire graveyards.
know my husband. What brings you to my husband's grave? I don't think we ever met.
No, no, I heard he died suddenly. What happened?
My husband was a guard for a merchant caravan. One day, he found a magic amulet on a dead man laying in the road. Almost overnight, he became despondent. And when he spoke, he would only talk about the bandits he had killed while defending the caravan.
All right, was there anything that could help him? Headache all week? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, headaches, I literally just got over one.
No.
Yeah, headaches are not fun. I'm sorry about that.
Divined and learned it was crafted in Cormount. Surprisingly, my husband volunteered to go, but he was found dead not far from town the next day.
All right,
was gone.
All right, I found the amulet.
If you have the amulet, I suggest you find a way to be rid of it as soon as possible before you lose the will to even try.
What do you think of my theory? Oh, I think it's fair, man. Because like your theory still holds merit because but again, keep in mind that all theories are true because we interpret them to be true. Like my theory is true in a way, your theory is true in a way. But yeah. Oh yeah, I totally get that, Papa Digger. But yeah. But yeah, like obviously theories very subjective, obviously. But yes, I do think your theory holds merit. Definitely.
Do you smell that? The air here, it's almost sweet. Be wary. There are vampires about, and that smell means they're on the prowl. It's best you didn't wander alone.
All right, who are you?
Sabon. I lead a small
Sabon.
band of vampire hunters. We heard rumors of an infestation of the feral monsters in this region, but we didn't realize just how bad it was until we arrived. We are going to kill as many of them as we can, until they overtake us, or we've wiped them out. Good. 4 hunters is better than 3 any day. Closer than you might think. You want to meet them? Zungard, Agalir, come meet our new friend.
No need to shout, Subon. A new recruit, eh? I hope you can keep pace. The blood will run fast and thick when the vampires attack, and I can't watch your back in my... Gods, I hope so. But don't let Agalir hear me say it. Superstitious Redguard. I say you don't become a vampire hunter if you don't like taking risks. The more they fight, the more fun it is.
Are you ready to take the sword to these aberrations? Oblivion? That's all I need to know.
Looks like you've made your introductions. Time to get to work. All right. Pay close attention. I'll try to be brief, but if we don't all focus on doing our job, we're as good as dead. The vampires in this area are controlled by a single powerful vampire lord. He likely sired most of them himself. Take this bloodstone. Don't lose it. It has the power to turn water to blood and whip up a ferocious hunger in the most sated vampire. When the time is right, we're going to use it to lure the vampire lord out of his hidey hole. Listen closely. This is the plan. We're going to lay a trap in the abandoned village up the hill. Zungarg, you guard the west gate.
No one's getting by me.
Agalir, you're on the ridge by the east gate.
May the divines guide my bow.
I'll take the north. Our new friend will use the bloodstone to lay the bait in the well at the center of town.
I love this part.
Drop the bloodstone into the well. Blood will spout forth, and it'll draw the vampires out of hiding. We'll be waiting to cut them down. The vampire lord won't sit by while we thin his flock. If you see him, whistle. If everyone's ready, let's get into position.
Whoever kills the fewest bloodsuckers buys the drinks.
Don't joke, lest the divines punish your frivolity.
What went wrong? The Vampire Lord should have appeared by now. Where are Zungarg and Agalir?
I haven't seen them.
Everyone was in their places. The plan was working perfectly. This doesn't bode well. I'll go west and see if I can find Zungarg. You go to the East Gate and look for Agalir. Oh no, not Agalir. No, not Agalir. I'm such a fool. Clearly the Vampire Lord saw through our trap. Agalir's death is on my head. No, no body either. That's no comfort. When dealing with vampires, the lack of a body usually only means one thing. I pray I'm wrong. We need to keep looking for Zungarg. And if he's... Oh, praise Stendar! There he is! I never thought I'd be so happy to see that
I followed the Vampire Lord right to his lair. It's in the cave, north of town.
Quick, follow him! Slay the Vampire Lord! For Agalir! Says I fear. You'll pay for this vampire scum!
Move now!
Meet me outside. I need to get out of here. So that's it then. The Vampire Lord is dead, as are Zungarg and Agalir. I've lost partners before, but you never get used to it. I feel I'll bury my friends. Then, I suppose I'll seek out more companions in the next vampire lair. I can't rest until this scourge is wiped from Tamriel. Zungarg and Agalir felt the same.
Very interesting. Nope. I'm just aggroing everybody, aren't I? Monkey, monkey.
Search my packs. You will find nothing. This one is innocent. Thank the moons. As I was just explaining, that thief nearly ran us over. You chased after him. Please, tell this fine keeper of the peace what you saw. I'm still sore from the last night I spent. This honorable and, if I may say so, very sleek guard has mistaken me for a common sugar thief. Please, help me clear up this misunderstanding. Hush, Kobani. If you don't have anything constructive to say, don't say anything.
Surely this scoundrel is lying. I chased him here on my own two legs. was only out of sight for a flick of the tail. Of course not. There was no other thief. Not that it matters. Our sticky-fingered friend here has already stashed the moon sugar he stole. I don't suppose you saw where. Then my paws are tied. No evidence means no theft, even if Chandra is 3 months' worth of moon sugar poorer. In any case, thank you. Jode's chariot appreciates your honesty. We keep the peace. Return, honestly.
Well, that was surprising. At least she is gone now, right, Gobani? That was a clever approach, telling that guard the truth. She wasn't expecting that, was she? Still, I guess that's one way of looking at it. Let's say I circumvented the market. I found the price the merchant was charging unacceptable, so I set my own. What does the merchant have to complain about? His belly is full. If they are not fed, Gobani and her sisters become most unruly. Were it not for the hollow moon, they would have... Some call them the... Gobani and I know.
Pardon my saying so, but you were obviously doing well for yourself. What brought you here? I'm surprised he had one left to hand out. Apologies, I should explain. Our agents give these to the infirm, so their need is not questioned when they petition us for aid. Cindertail was very liberal with his tokens. We thought his cinch tigers would be useful to have around, guard duty and such, but between his tiger's sugar habit and his handing out hollow moon tokens like candy, he practically emptied out our stores. Can you lift coin from a rich man's pocket without getting your hand stuck in it? Then talk to Valir upstairs. He might help.
Oh, I remember this.
Did you hear? Rajine's mantle was discovered at the Fallen Esti winter site.
Rachine's mantle? General Endare has another feather in her cap.
Welcome to Redford Trading Post. How can I assist you with your important? I can track it down for you. What was its intended destination? You're working for that skeever in Thoras? The last shipment he brought through from Cyrodiil was rotting minotaur heads. The wagon stunk so badly we had to burn it. You know, I should toss his shipments on arrival. I'm not interested in whatever shady... Out in the back with other impounded... If the shipment isn't...
I'm burning up.
Vadi sent you? She thinks perhaps you can do work for us? Who are you to know so little, yet offer so much? Maybe you are less interested when you hear what we do? You are familiar with the custom of property ownership, yes? I have a thing. It is mine. You take it, it is still mine, yes? Why? Because I did not give it to you. And if you are starving, and use what you took to feed your belly, is it still mine? No. Whatever you stole, food, money to buy food, silks to trade for food, it is inconsequential next to saving you from death. You think we should work for our bread, yes? But many can't work. They're injured, sick, or just too hungry. The Hollow Moon gives them what they need. Perhaps we're wrong to steal, but if the world were a more virtuous place, we would. Many of them appreciate what we do. Sometimes a merchant falls on hard times. His stock is poor, or the price of sugar is too high. Then he needs us too, yes? But what? Of course, of course. Now, I was hoping you could assist me with a rather delicate matter that has... Chandra, leader of the merchants here, has threatened to call in the Thalmor. This is a problem. Jode's chariot understands that we provide a valuable service. The Thalmor is unlikely to agree. We need to change Chandra's. This place was not always a trading post. It was built upon a tomb, whose gauntlet of traps have kept it sealed for generations. There lies the trouble, yes? The only known entrance to the tomb is within Jode's Hall. The place is teeming with guards. We will need their cooperation to gain entry to the tomb. Go to Jode's Hall and speak to Tulaira. If I am right, she is no happier about Shanra's decision than we are. Thank you, my friend. While many have attempted the tomb's gauntlet of traps, none have returned to tell the tale. If Shanra calls in the Thalmor, that's the end of Jode's chariot. They won't be necessary any longer. Besides,
Oh, you again. What do you need? Why did you come back here with it? I thought I made it clear I don't want that stuff around here. Our business...
Did you hear? Rajine's mantle was discovered at the Fallen Esti winter site.
She's waiting.
I'm sorry, we can't chat for long. I'm waiting for someone, truly. You were so honest about Cindertail. I would not have expected you to associate with the Hollow Moon. Such is life, I suppose. Valir's messenger said he had a plan. You play some part in it, I expect? Is he mad? Why would he ask for such a thing? He knows the danger. Yes, I see. The treasure of Anabi could certainly be persuasive. It may be our only chance of keeping the Thalmor out of our affairs. I'll give you the key, but please, be careful.
They've gone to see Shanra. If you hurry, you might catch them.
Hulara and Valier working together. Punabi, did you ever think we would see this day?
No, Shanra.
Come now, smile. Only good can come of such an auspicious alliance.
You are wise to say so, Shanra.
Such flattery. Tell me, why have you called me here?
We have a gift for you, Shanra. To show our appreciation and solidify our friendship. And I believe it has just arrived. My friend...
Shanra is honored. Tell me, what have you brought? Wherever did you get this marvelous gem? Legend has it that Joan was struck by a bolt of light. For but a second, she turned from her twin, and overtaken by sadness, shed a single tear. Jode brushed it from her cheek, and it fell to the desert below. Joan's tear, such a beautiful gem. Of course not, a fanciful tale. This jewel was cut from a Varla stone by Azesas, greatest jeweler of the First Era. But it's a good story, isn't it? And will fetch a fine price. You do your friends credit. Such a prize. I thought you might have something in mind, seeing as you went through all the trouble of procuring this precious jewel. Name your price. Ah, clever and loyal. A rare combination. Very well. I prefer not to have the Thalmor looking over my shoulder anyhow. Instead, we will invest in Jode's chariot. Our coffers still need guard. As the hollow moon waxes, it is only fair that we balance the scales. We will invest significant capital in bolstering our esteemed protector.
My good friend, you have done so much for us and asked so little in return. If all my agents were so skilled and selfless, we might bring our services to the world. With Shanra appeased, we will continue to do what we do best. While I am sure Jode's chariot will try to stop us, they will never blot us out entirely, no?
Cool.
Take pity on me.
Alright, so there's one quest over here that I need to get, and I'm assuming this is the...
I pray you can help me, good traveler. They have her, and I'm desperate. My daughter, Laracel. Bandits took her, and I don't have the money to pay the ransom. I don't know what to... No, it's no use. The gods are in league with the brigands. Paid off. Please, no one else will help me. I believe they're keeping my daughter in a nearby camp. You have to...
Nearby camp is over here.
Please, hurry. Quickly, untie me. They could... Nello sent another poor bleeding heart, boys. Get in here.
On the side!
What are you doing here? Why aren't you saving my daughter? Wait, you don't understand. They made me do it. I mean, yes, they gave me a cut of their takings, but what choice did I have? Anything you say. Of course, I never spent a thing long and hard.
Did you hear? Regine's mantle was discovered at the Fallen Esti winter site.
Yes? What's the problem? Is that Neller the innkeeper? He's an upstanding citizen. What? No, impossible. We've had disappearances recently, but Neller sending travelers to their doom. This is unthinkable. He didn't give you any trouble. This is a blight on our community. Our own innkeeper, responsible for leading visitors to bandits. Bad hospitality. Thank you for bringing him to us. We'll see he gets what he deserves.
God bless America. Oh, I have 15. Nice. Ooh. I have so much stuff. Why do I have so much stuff?
Got plenty.
This is
Okie dokie.
You're no bandit. Not like the other. Watch where you step. Bandit corpses get a little mushy.
What happened here?
Bandits, running themselves onto our swords. Drove them off for now. Thing is, there are far more bandits than we have swords. With so many afflicted by the curse, we can't hunt them. Magical sickness? Shaman Bogum handles all that. Me, I guard the gate. Know anything about stopping curses? Head inside. Shaman said he needs another set of hands.
You've got some nerve.
Please see Shaman Bogum if you have questions. What? Me? Let me see that. Malakath's Orichalcum spear? The fire was no accident? Both were known to drink heavily. We thought they had been careless with a lantern. The chief's wives had a reputation for scheming. I tried not to believe it. The loss of my husband's other wives is a recent tragedy. It does our village...
Yes, I'll have the poultice ready in a moment. Wait, who are you? Curse? No, no. My bloodkin are loyal to the last, but at times they're thicker than troll dung. It's clearly poison, though how it affected so many is indeed curious. Why do you ask? Then here, take this list. Everyone who fell ill had 3 similarities. They ate food cooked in the same pot, drank water from the same well, and wore clothes washed in the same stream. I've dealt with sickness, broken bones, and plague. This is poison, I have no doubt. Symptoms are very similar to bites from the spiders in our tin mine. I'm thankful none have died, but it's damn inconvenient. The bandit attacks are relentless. I won't know anything for certain.
What? Well, look at this.
Have you collect? Good. This should only take a... Clothes are fine. The poison wasn't in the stream. The meat is cooked past the point of edibility, but no poison. If it's not in the well water, we'll need to rethink this. Wait, do you smell that? Ha ha! That's it! It's in the well water! The poison was in the well water. Even better, I know exactly what kind it is. Spider venom. Enough to incapacitate, but not kill. Odd. Mingling with water in such a fashion would require a variety of alchemical compounds to dilute the venom. I'm saying it's odd, that's all. What's important now is the antidote. The venom is common to the spiders infesting our tin mine, but I'll need a concentrate. Look for broodmothers.
Don't cross me.
Why would I cross you?
Heroes don't kill. outsider! Bandits broke into the village! Broken arm. What?
I don't hear the sounds of battle. Are the bandits driven off? Then I'll distill an antidote immediately. With so many poisoned, we couldn't have repelled the bandits without your help. Someone deliberately poisoned our strongholds well. The sickness began the day of the bandits' first attack. It couldn't have been them, not directly. You should speak with Moramat, one of Chief Dushkel's wives. She's tended the chief since he fell ill. You've shown you stand with the stronghold, and for that, you'll remain welcome.
You've proven yourself bloodkith to our stronghold. If any here would call you outsider, you are welcome to answer with the back of your hand. Now, yes, he convinced me there was never a curse. Know that while Chief Dushkel remains ill, I speak on his behalf. I'm his hearthwife, and I say the poisoner must be brought to justice. The sickness happened before the first bandit attack. None are missing from the stronghold. The poisoner must be among us. Can't be any of the victims. There are unpleasant symptoms. Very unpleasant. Speak with the unafflicted. Find out where they were the night before the sickness began. Return to me with their tales, and we...
Okay.
You got some nerve.
Ah, the hero. What do you want? It's shameful for the raiders to do such a thing. They must have dropped the poison in the well during one of their attacks. Checking and oiling weapons in the longhouse? Bad for the bandits when they attacked. Still didn't keep them from poisoning the well, if you say so. It's been a blur. Can't even remember when I last slept. Checking and oiling weapons in the long...
The sound of a hammer on iron is a beautiful... Once the chief is back on his feet, I'll be the new forge wife. Then we'll see who gives the orders. Not that you care. Right here, stoking the forge while my apprentice ran errands for Moramat. Think she can take her away, make my work shoddier? Ha. Besides, temperature changes can ruin the metal. Shored up defenses, repaired weapons and armor for the few warriors left standing. Haven't you heard the ring of my hammer? Used it on a few bandits, too. If I'd wanted to sabotage the stronghold, I could have the walls topple or make shoddy blades that crumble in our warriors' hands. Yet the walls stand fast.
Yeah.
The stronghold survived because of your help. I wish we were back in the mines, even with all those spiders. At least Moramat is safe in the longhouse. Getting battered by Sharnog. I always end up bruised, but I'm a better warrior for it. Sure half the village saw me getting knocked around. You can ask anyone. Nothing. I'm a horrible liar. Everybody knows it. Look, the chief got sick. We have a history, and I don't want Moramat to think I poisoned him, all right? That'd be terrible. Is it that obvious? I mean, no, nothing like that. The chief and I disagreed over the mine's value, but we resolved things.
We don't see eye to eye on trade matters, but I'm no traitor to the Stronghold, and I'd never do anything to hurt Maramat. Seems a week doesn't pass without a spider bite in the mines. It comes with the job. I suppose old bites and dizzy spells kept me safe from the poison.
Okay.
Hello, Bloodkith. Heard you gutted some bandits in the attack. You mean the curse? Sure. I'll help any way I can. It's what I do. Most of our warriors are sick in their beds, or barely able to hold. Training with Nemorath near the front gate. He opens himself to counterattacks when he lunges. Knew it would hurt him eventually. But he survived the attack, so he'll remember next time. Or not, and he'll die. Because bandits are dumb. They think an open gate is a weakness, so they all head for it. But we cut them down before they get inside. They could, but they don't.
It's the shaman, isn't it? Has to be.
Yes? What is it now? Let me see. That belongs to Rakaz, my apprentice. You can see where the hilt doesn't quite fit the blade. Wish I could say it was one of her first attempts, but she's a slow learner.
What is it now? So, I needed some ore. 3 spiders came from nowhere and I had to defend myself. I must have lost it in my rush to escape. It's a wonder I made it out of there alive. Fine, you got me. Are you satisfied? I did it for the town, and if you noticed, I made sure not to use too much, just like Gargak taught me. Gargak is the rightful chief of the Stronghold. His brother is half the man and an utter fool. He won the trial by fighting dirty. I am simply trying to help set things right. Sorry to disappoint, but I don't plan to walk into my death. There's more to the brother's story than you've been told. Please don't rush into anything. Seek out Gargak and hear his side of the story before deciding what you believe. I don't think so.
Well?
What have you found? What has the fool girl done? Never mind that. Shaman Bogum has almost finished his antidote. Once Reeman's Bluff recovers, our warriors will find these bandits and crack open their... I must remain here and see my husband recovers. If you're willing, you should track down Gargak and put an end to his madness. Sharnak said most attacks come from the north. There are some caves, an old mine, and a ruined Imperial tower in that direction. If you find Gargak, do what you must to stop it.
Ooh.
What do we have here?
Do you know the Code of Moloch? It's a simple code, but it's the one I live by. Don't steal, so I aim to conquer. Don't kill your kin, and none have died in my attacks. Don't attack without cause, but I have more than enough cause. When my father passed, I was to become chief by right. But then my little brother challenged me for leadership of the stronghold. 2 schemers put him up to it, as long as he'd make them hunt wife and forge wife. Not by my brother's skill. His future forge wife insisted we use matched weapons. As we fought, I grew lightheaded. My palms burned and I could barely keep a grip. But I fought on. No other explanation. The hunt wife poisoned the hilt, and the forge wife delivered a blade that shattered in its first melee. My brother must have known. Heard they died last month, some sort of fire. A shame they won't see me take my revenge. I don't see how. It's my birthright to rule, and my brother stands in the way. What do you mean? Base my mercenaries out of this tower? It's a central location, certainly. Overlooks a choke point through all corners of the Valenwood. But no, I'm a Reman's Bluff orc, without a mine. A played-out Imperial mine, I'd heard. And it's infested with trolls. Clearing them out will be no easy task. I suppose if there's ore in the mine, I could leave my brother to rot in the stronghold. But I'd need proof. And I'll send someone I trust.
Gotta get rid of this amulet.
I'm glad you came to your senses about Gargak. He asked me to verify any ore we find, so here I am. What do we have here? This is iron ore. I'll get some samples. Go tell Gargak that with this ore, we'll have the finest weapons in Grahtwood.
Have you brought me proof? She wouldn't say that lightly. With quality metal, I could rebuild this tower as a new home and drive my...
Where do I take the
Don't lie, Catman. I saw you eat that flower. I can't let you harm this forest
My trusty courier! Was it the import taxes again? I thought I paid those weeks ago. I was hoping that would hasten the What? Why? Kwama? No, this is no good.
Don't lie, Catman. I saw you eat that flower. I can't let you harm this forest without...
You reek of Kwama juice. What? Of course I will. You didn't drop a single one. Why are you still here?
Don't lie, Catman. I saw you eat that flower. I can't let you harm this forest
All right, I am going to raid out. Is not see who's online that we could raid. All right, I'm gonna raid. We're gonna raid Ezekiel King because the Ezekiel King, he's currently playing Ashes of Creation, but he also plays ESO. So, nope, nope. Um, yeah, yeah, I'll be on. Well, right now it's like 3:30 a.m. And yeah, this VOD will be on my YouTube channel and everything. I spelled his name right. I don't know. Let me see here. I think I spelled his name. Only one way to find out. But yes. So if you want to join the, you can type Discord. There's that. And also there is my YouTube channel for anyone wanting to follow me over there. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, this VOD will be on my YouTube channel. And yeah. Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow or probably later on tonight. Who knows? I haven't decided yet. Yeah. Catch you on the next one. Thank you all for guys for lurking, chatting, and everything. And I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.